Today is the day of Pentecost. It is the day that the Holy Spirit descended mightily upon the disciples and all the people who were with them. Jesus had told them to wait in Jerusalem after he gave them the Great Commission. He told them to wait in Jerusalem until they received the promise of the Father. So today is a day of empowerment. It is a day of great salvation. On that day, 3,000 people were saved. It is a day to ask questions. It's a day to be free about your confusion and ask questions about things that you do not understand. On that day, they were all gathered together and were in one place in the upper room. This is from Acts chapter 2. And I will encourage you to read the whole of the Acts chapter 2 several times. They were together in one place in one accord, and then all of a sudden was a wind. There was a sound from heaven, and a great wind filled the room where they were sitting. Then they saw, as it were, tongues of fire that descended and sat on each of them. One sat on each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak with other tongues as the Holy Spirit gave them utterance. It's a moment where there had been so many people gathered in Jerusalem. They had come for the Passover and they were all there for the Feast of Weeks. So there were several people gathered in Jerusalem. But what it tells us is that when these people spoke in tongues, they didn't speak silently. They spoke loud until people could hear them in the whole town. The noise was so loud. And so the same Bible that tells us to not to speak in tongues out loud and to speak to ourselves if it will not be interpreted is the same Bible that recorded the event of Pentecost, where they spoke so loud that Peter said the promise that they have received after Jesus had ascended to heaven is what they are seeing and hearing. Verse 33. And Peter says that the promise is to all of them, to them, to their children, and to everyone who will be born again. Well, let me talk a little bit about speaking in tongues. It is something to desire. Desire it. Forget about all those who fake it and those who try to learn it and those who try to teach people. Nobody teaches everybody. It can't be learned. It's not a learned language. It's a language that is given by the Holy Spirit. And so when people are using counterfeits, it doesn't stop us from picking the right money and go into the market and do exchange. Somebody's pretense, somebody's abuse of tongues should not prevent you. I want to invite you to open your heart on this beautiful Pentecost Sunday. If you have asked for many times and nothing has happened, it doesn't matter. Just keep asking. I asked for it for 4 years after I became born again. And so in 1990, I received the power of the Holy Spirit so powerfully, and I began to speak in tongues, and I speak in tongues until today. Don't attempt evangelism or missions without this power. You will spend money without results. Pentecost is about missions, it's about empowerment, it's about evangelism, it's about transformed life. Doesn't mean everybody who speaks in tongues is transformed and lives a holy life. No. You must also add Bible. You must be determined to live a life that pleases God, and you must consume a lot of Bible. If you open your heart today and ask God to come upon you and fill you and empower you, your life will never be the same. I pray that that fire that fell on Pentecost will fall upon you. May you receive the power of the Holy Spirit. Receive the power of the Holy Spirit. Receive the fullness and the fire of the Holy Spirit. May it burn in your heart, that your environment will be turned upside down. God richly bless you.